There's a 1 in 8 chance that a woman will develop breast cancer in her lifetime. And for Black women, we're more than likely to be diagnosed before the age of 50. Head to baptisthealth.net right now to schedule your mammogram and be on the proactive side of care. Mammograms save lives. You can help transform Miami into a thriving global hub for artistic excellence. The Perez Create Grants program will invest over $3.5 million in Miami-Dade County organizations to support equitable access to the arts. Apply now through May 26 by visiting miamifoundation.org/Perez Opportunities. This ad has been brought to you by the Miami Foundation for a Greater Miami. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Can We Talk podcast, our show where we talk to dope people in the community doing dope things. And today is no different. I'm so excited to have my next guest on. He's killing it in the music scene and the DJ scene. You guys need to know his story. So without further ado, I would love to welcome to the show DJ King Stakz. Or is it DJ Stakz? Which one should I call it? Should I call you King? Should I call you DJ? Should I bow down?
I mean, with you, I don't know, but DJ Stakz is fine. DJ Stakz is fine.
DJ Stakz, welcome to the show. I appreciate you for taking time to come on today.
Thank you for having me.
I love it. You all jazzy and iced out. I see the lights on the roof and the ceiling. I love it. Big things. So we're gonna jump right into it. Here on High Low News, we love to know about people's story and what makes them them. So let's just start from the beginning, DJ Stakz. How did you get into the music industry? What was that journey like for you?
I mean, I think it was pretty natural. It wasn't hard per se, because I came into a family of music. I was born into a family of music. Like, my father was into music, my older brothers, so that came naturally. Obviously the work and putting in the work and the hustle and the grind, that's something else. But that's something I was born with, and I felt like I just took it and ran with it.
That's what's up. So what would you say like is an influence on your style? Like, who were some of your musical influences growing up and coming up in the industry?
I mean, on a DJ scale, we had the hip hop DJs. I mean, I'm from New York, so we had the Clues, we had the Cutmaster C's, the Funkmaster Flex, the Jam Master J's, and then when I say Brooklyn is so heavy Caribbean, so that's where the Caribbean part comes in. We had like sounds like Stone Love and the Pretty Posses and things like that people may know of. But just growing up in Brooklyn is super Caribbean, so you just get a piece of everything really, and I mean, that was really it for me.
That's what's up. And so how long have you been doing this and working as a DJ or mixer?
Oh man. Clean professionally, I want to say 15 years.
Wow.
Professionally, like retired from work. I say retired, like I'm old. Resigned from work. I had a government job at an early age. I resigned, I just gave it my all. I said, I'm just going to just put my all into this and see what happens. Because I feel like if I didn't do it I would have never knew where I would be. Like, if I didn't win, or I would just sit here and think about like, damn, I could be here, but I didn't try enough. So that was something I did.
I love it. And everybody, so I'm assuming like you're a full-time entrepreneur and you're doing this full-time. What was that moment like for you, that aha moment or that push moment where you're like, yo, I'm gonna go all in and do this full time and make my dreams come true?
The aha moment for me was my parents. Growing up in a Caribbean household, especially a Haitian one, they want you to be a doctor, a lawyer, and all these quote unquote professional titles, but I felt like when I proved my point and I showed them that I meant business, it wasn't just like me going to play a party and hanging out. It was more so like, okay, look how much money I'm making, and look at how I can use this money and venture off into different businesses and things of that nature. Just that alone, just satisfying them and showing them I can do something serious with it, with the craft. That was my aha moment. That's what made me feel good. Like, oh, okay, I could do this and I could pay this bill off. And I gave my mom's money and gave my father money. And, it made me feel like, wow, I could just do this with this little bit of time and experience that I have. So I know I can go much further than that.
That's what's up. I love it. And that's interesting, especially coming from the Caribbean household, that you use your parents as the motivation to keep going for it. Yeah. And so, you're from New York, and you have the South Florida connection. When did you come down here to Miami or to the South Florida market and start killing the game down here?
Honestly, I want to say, I've had family. I have family in South Florida. So I was always back and forth, just chilling. But on a business level and parties, I want to say my first party, like playing a party in South Florida, was like 2004. But that was just playing parties. Somebody would bring me down. This particular promoter would bring me down every year, like once or twice. And I never really, came back from parties until later on, like around 2009, 2010. And that's when I started having a pool party. It was free, actually. It was free food, free liquor. I just rented the mansion. I think the hype of it was because nobody ever knew where it was at until like the day of. So
I like that idea.
It grew from that, and then just, I don't know, it blew up. It literally just blew up, and I've been kind of all over South Florida and other parts since then.
That's what's up. And I was looking on your website and I see you got a lot of events that you do. And so for you, like, you're more so wearing like the DJ hat, but also too the event organizer, promoter type of hat too. Correct. What would you say sets your events apart? Like when somebody's coming to a DJ Stakz events, like what is that experience like?
Well, I as a DJ, I feel like I'm in this space where I kind of know what the people want. And I'm experienced enough to know, for example, like a dope R&B set, a dope hip hop set, a dope Caribbean set. And I feel like, I put myself sometimes as the client, as the consumer. So I'm the DJ, I'm giving you this. I see how people react. I have that experience. So I know what people like and what people don't like for the most part. Then I go out a lot. So I might, even when I'm not doing anything, I'll go to other people's events and see how they actually function. Like see, the experience from the door, from security, going inside to your bartenders and things of that nature. So I take those experiences and those things and try to see if I could use whether something I learned from someone, good or bad. Like, okay, well, this didn't work. This person did it this way, it didn't work. So, let me try it another way. Or it worked for them, so let me try to emulate that as well. So I try to put myself in different positions to see what works and what the people may want, and I try my best to deliver a dope experience.
I love it. And I was looking on your Instagram and looking on your website. So it's definitely a treat. I gotta make sure when I come back outside, I'm coming to a DJ Stakz party. And so what's the main music that you play? Because you mentioned Haitian, the New York influence. Like, is it New York hip hop? Are you doing some Haitian compa? Like what is
what's I do I'm literally in a pocket, no lie, where I do everything. And it's really weird for me because most people or most DJs have a specific genre that they tend to click to. Like, this dude is a hip hop DJ or a dancehall DJ. I feel like I've grown my space to where like you can put me in any pocket. So all depends on the party I'm doing. Like if I'm putting a party together and I know it's specifically a compa party, I'm gonna call it compa something, or I'm gonna let you know it's a compa party because people know what they're coming for. If it's a general situation, I'll keep it as a general theme, and you're getting everything. So it all depends on what I'm doing. In terms of me, like being booked for an event, like I just came back from Spain, and that was a big soca festival weekend, and they booked me to come in and play, and I played dancehall, I played soca. So if I'm booked for a Haitian party, I play compa. Like, it all depends. But I put myself in a space, honestly, where I feel like I'm just like the best of all worlds.
Hey, I love it. Love it. And I feel like, especially your upbringing and different cultural experiences like that made you prepared for this.
Correct.
And when I profile people, I always like to ask them things like that. Like, what in your upbringing helps drive you as an entrepreneur and as a DJ today? Like, what are there any like specific lessons or things that you use to say, hey, this is how I am. This has molded me to be the man that I am today. Like, what could you say those things are?
I mean, most definitely. First things first, what you're taught at home and how you grow up at home, and certain things like respect people, respect yourself. That goes a long way. Yeah, at the end of the day, because you're talking to people and you're meeting new people, new faces. So if you grow up a certain way, and let's just say you grew up in a certain type of household where they didn't like a certain type of people, then now mentally, like when you come across these people, like your reaction is different. But again, growing up in a Haitian household, it's all about respect. It's all about manners. It's all about treat people how you want to be treated. And that's just the household part. Now, when you talking about the world, and I'm going to say my world was Brooklyn for the most part and Queens, now you're amongst other Caribbean people and other people in general. So you learn, what to do and what not to do. Like I might learn something from a Jamaican household or a Jamaican friend that I didn't learn in my own house simply because their culture is different. But I can apply it to me. So, I think I it's all about learning, and I'm one of those people that I love to learn. I feel like you never get enough of learning. You can never stop learning. So I think my childhood experiences and growing up, I learned a lot, and I put that into my business ethics.
I love it. And what would you say is your key to success? Like, what is one thing or a few things that you said has been your keys to success?
Key to success is never giving up, honestly, because nothing is easy. Like you could
That
be,
part.
you could work to get on the top of the world, however you look at it. To the top, to everybody is different. So me, I feel like I'm at the top in a certain space or amongst a certain set of people. But now staying there is one thing. Or how do you get from that certain level to the next level now? So nothing is really easy. So to me, it's just all about being focused and never giving up. You'll hear no's. You might hear a million no's until you get that one yes, but that one yes could change your life.
That's
So that's
true.
how I feel.
I love it. You definitely applied that, being an international DJ, like you definitely have given that hard work and not giving up. So I appreciate you. I always like people to give, especially people, successful people, like give people the tools, because a lot of people watch this and they're wanting to be inspiring, entrepreneurs or get into any industry. And so I always want people to be here, like what has given somebody else success. I'll say this, I will be remiss because my boyfriend's from Queens, he's from New York. So I want to know what part of Queens, what part of Brooklyn are you from?
Brooklyn, I'm from a place they call the 90s, but
The 90s.
the 90s is like borderline Brownsville, East Flatbush, depending on what
Okay.
side you live on. Then I moved to Canarsie, and then from Canarsie, I currently live in Long Island now. But yeah, big Brooklyn. So when we say Brooklyn, like somebody like me, that I'm from a particular area, but I ran around so much, and most of my friends are from like Flatbush. So it's Brownsville, Flatbush, East Flatbush. Like Brooklyn's Brooklyn. That's how we look at it.
Got it. He's from Corona. Is that what it's called?
Oh yeah, he's from the other side.
Yeah. So but he went to high school in Brooklyn. He went to Brooklyn Tech. Yeah.
Okay. My little brother went to Brooklyn Tech. All right, cool.
Oh yeah. Cool. And so I got to give the South Florida connection. So when you come to South Florida, what area do you call home? What's that area for you?
I mean, oh, I love Hollywood.
I like Hollywood too, though. Like,
love Hollywood. Like I've been all around South Florida. When I say that, meaning, you know, Davie, Dania Beach, you know, what was it, Pompano,
South Beach, I know
Lauderdale.
that.
Like I be around. Like I got people in all corners. Even in Miami, like the Miami sides, like back in the days, it was called the Carol City.
Yep,
And
Miami Gardens, Carol City. That's where I'm
Miami
from.
Gardens, Carol City. Yeah, like I have friends from over there. One of my own close friends, Mecca, aka Grimo's from that side.
Oh, I know him.
I used to be out there like when Maybach music first started. Like, you know, I've been around like Opalaka and Overtown. Don't ask me why I was over there, but Overtown, like, you know, I got people in certain places. But Little Haiti, of course. You know, Little Haiti is definitely home to me. But
I'm
I
surprised
don't
they say
know. I
North
love
Miami being Haitian too. Little Haiti and North Miami.
yeah. Like Little Haiti is that's really like where I really feel at home. But the way do I love for some odd reason, I love Hollywood. I love downtown Hollywood.
I like it too. It's a vibe. It's a low key kind of like good mix of everything. So I see why you say that. Like it ain't too much, but it's still a good. You could get.
And then you got to know the difference between Broward and Dade. Like I learned that over the years. Like I used to call everything Miami, and then when I started really like going to certain places and certain spots and chilling with certain people, I'm like, okay, I know the difference now.
Yeah, that's the key thing because we are not the same. But
yeah, I know.
But it's all love though. It's all love. Look, DJ Stakz, this has been an amazing interview. I would love to have you back as you have more events coming up in South Florida. So tell us about your June events, things that people could look forward to, and then also to tell us how we could connect with you.
June events. I'm gonna say my biggest June event, the most important event in June, is my birthday party. The world comes out for that. I mean, people from all places, all races, all walks of life.
So we got a Hollow exclusive invite. Can we come?
Yeah, like listen. You are super invited. Yay. VIP red carpet treatment from the door.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
It's serious. It's Saturday, June the 24th. I usually party the whole weekend, but it's Saturday, June the 24th. It's all white. I call it Heaven on Earth, celebrity status birthday party. And other than that, in June, I'm in Montreal. I'm in DR. I'm in Jamaica. Like I'm around in June. June is definitely a dope month for me.
I love it. So they need to go to your website to stay up to date and just know, go to your social media. So plug that information so people know how to connect with you so they could come to your events and catch you mixing.
Everything is DJ Stakz. Literally from the Twitter to the Facebook. I even got MySpace still. It's DJ Stakz. The website is www.djstakz. Instagram, Twitter. Follow me. I follow back. It's not a problem. And yeah, just stay connected.
I love it. Thank you, DJ Stakz, for coming on today, sharing your story, giving people these
it's my pleasure. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Yes, we definitely got to do it. I can't wait to meet you in person. I'm coming to the birthday party, so I'm emailing you separately. Give me the info. We there.
I got the table ready for you.
Okay. All right. Okay. I got to get ready. Let me get this summer body ready so I could be together. Look, you're welcome to come back to the show. Please give us any updates, especially things that you're doing here in South Florida that we need to know about. Again, thank you so much for coming on the show and much success to you, brother. I appreciate you, DJ Stakz.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Pleasure.
Awesome. Bye. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching this episode. Thank you, DJ Stakz, for coming on. Amazing story. Guys, make sure you head to HiLoNewsMiami.com to get more information. We'll have links to DJ Stakz's website and his social media. While you're there, subscribe to our newsletter, follow us on social media. And thank you guys for supporting us. We appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. Peace.